Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristin, and I just want to extend a big welcoming hug to you into my world of books and all things book related. If I look a little red-faced and sweaty, it's because I just got done playing basketball outside with my boys. We're trying to take advantage of the beautiful weather because the last couple weeks has been like 100 degrees outside, and I'm not complaining because I love hot weather, but good lord, you cannot get outside and play basketball or do anything when it's that freaking hot. So we're taking full advantage of it. I wanted to get in here and film this video because I know it's been a minute. I'm trying to be more consistent filming videos, but summer and kids, and I've got 8-year-old twin boys, and all they like to do is freaking wrestle 24/7 and create chaos, and they're a little loud. So I'm gonna try to be more consistent, filming like at least 2 videos a week. I'm gonna try to upload videos on Tuesdays and Fridays from now on. But anyway, I wanted to get this video out. I am doing a small thrift books haul for you guys today. And if you haven't heard of Thriftbooks, it is an online bookstore that allows you to buy quality new and used books at a low price. And I love Thriftbooks so much. I've only ordered from them a couple times so far because I just recently came across them like a couple months ago. And I love them. The quality of their books is awesome. You never know what to expect when you order from someplace first time, but the quality of their books is awesome, even though the books are used. I mean, they're not in like pristine condition by any means, but the books that I've got I'm super happy with, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys today. So let's dig in. This first book, okay, so I have to explain. This first book is actually from my local library because when I went to order it the first time from Thriftbooks, it was not available. The second time around, I went to order it and it is currently available, and so I just have not received it as of yet, but I wanted to include it because it is part of the series of books that I bought, and I cannot leave this one out because it's the second book in the series. So I mean, like, it only makes sense to include it. But this particular book is from my local library. So anyways, beside the point, if you watch any of my other videos, and you may have heard me talk about Blindsided by Karin Slaughter. Okay, so I love that book so much. I love Karin Slaughter because she always starts her books off with a bang. And I like to be invested right from the beginning of my books. I don't know about you, but if it takes too long to get a book going, there's a chance I'm gonna DNF it, you know? Because if it doesn't interest me right from the start, like, why bother? Karin Slaughter delivers, and I loved her first book, Blindsided. I guess maybe it's not her first book, I'm sure she's wrote other books before that, but the first book in the Grant County series, I loved it so much, and so I wanted to continue. That is what this book is. Kisscut is the second series in that, the second book in that series, and so I wanted to include it. I'm getting that from Thriftbooks, it just hasn't arrived yet. I've already said that, I know. So let's continue. So the Grant County series basically centers around 3 people. Sarah Linton, who is the pediatrician and coroner, Jeffrey Tolliver, who is the police chief and Sarah's ex-husband, and Lena Adams, who is a detective at the police station. And like I said, Karin's books always start off with a bang because, like, holy crap, if you're into that type of stuff, you love gory details, Karin Slaughter is your girl. I'm telling you, you want to pick up some books by her because she delivers. But anyways, so this book starts out on a random Saturday night at the skating rink. There's a fight that breaks out between 2 teenagers. One of them pulls a gun on the other one. The one that pulls a gun ends up getting shot by a police officer. She ends up dead. The subsequent autopsy reveals long-term abuse, self-mutilation that has gone on for years, and the police are like, what the hell? Something big, way bigger is going on with this girl, with her family, and they try to dig a little bit deeper. The family and the friends of this girl, though, are completely closed-mouthed. They don't want to help the police at all. And so, I mean, that makes them the police even more suspicious that there's something big going on. In the meantime, another girl is abducted from this community. And I'm reading this currently, but I'm not far enough along to know, I guess, if these two are linked. I'm sure they are somehow. But the whole story basically is the police trying to dig deep into the story and figure out what has happened to this girl, because they know that there is a much more brutal crime going on underneath the surface, and they're just trying to figure it out. And Lena Adams, who is the detective on the police force, she is still pretty shook up and traumatized with her encounter with this psycho from Blindsided, and I'm not going to give any details. I don't want to give anything up. but she's still dealing with that, and she is drawn to a man in this story who may hold the answers as to what is really going on underneath the surface in this community with these teenagers. So I'm really excited to get more into this book and hopefully finish it up by the end of June, and add that to my June wrap up. Okay, so this third book is A Faint Cold Fear. This one begins, the only change with this one, it's revolving around the same people, Sarah, Jeffrey, and Lena. The only change is that Lena has now been let go from the police department, and she is a security guard at a local university. I don't know, I mean, I haven't gotten to that point in Kisscut yet as to why she's let go, but she's pretty pissed off and torn up about being let go. So there's that whole situation going on. And in the meantime, there is a suicide that happens. That's how the book starts out. Sarah is called in because she's the coroner. The body is pretty mutilated, but she cannot find any evidence. Pretty quick after that, there's 2 more suicides. A woman is attacked, and so they know there's some like shady, evil crap going on. And as they're searching for this killer who is doing this and trying to make things look like a suicide, they learn that Lena may have some important information as to who actually may have done this or who may be behind these killings. And so I'm really excited to get to that one. I like the setting of a book to be on a university campus, like the dark academia kind of thing. I mean, not that that is really what this is too much. I just like the college setting in a book. So I'm excited to get to that one. And that is book 3 in the Grant County series. And then book 4 is Indelible. Again, Karin Slaughter. There's a pattern here. Okay, so this book begins with a police officer being shot point blank at the Grant County police station. Jeffrey is wounded. There's a hostage situation that kind of ensues, and Lena, who is newly reinstated back to the police department now, has to work with Frank, what is his name? Frank, I've got notes here. Frank Wallace, who is Jeffrey's second in command. She has to work with him to figure out who is behind all of this and what the hell is going on. So they have to work together. And basically it says, sins of the past have caught up with Sarah and Jeffrey with a vengeance, interweaving past and present. So apparently there's some stuff that has happened in their past, and it is now all bubbling up to the surface. So I'm interested to see what that one is all about. And that is book 4. So the 5th book is Faithless. I mean, look at these. These are like such good quality. I mean, these books hardly cost anything, and they're such good quality. I love it. So Faithless is the 5th book. Okay, so this book starts out with them finding a woman who has been buried alive and then horrifically murdered. Apparently the buried alive part did not kill her. Holy shit. And I can't even imagine being buried alive. It just gives me chills. Like, that is my biggest fear. I know some people fear drowning, fire, whatever. Buried alive is mine because I legit cannot stand enclosed spaces at all. I'm not like, I mean, elevators and all that crap doesn't bother me, but like when you think about being enclosed in a space and like, oh my God, like 6 feet under, I can't even, it gives me chills right now even thinking about it. I cannot even imagine. Anyway, beside the point, this woman is found gruesomely murdered, and this is a first in a series of shocking like revelations throughout this book. And so Jeffrey and Sarah are working together to figure out like what is going on, and apparently this tests they kind of have a turbulent relationship. They've been married, divorced, they've tried to hook back up again, and I think this whole thing just tests their relationship to the max. And Lena is very, very much drawn to this case. She just feels like a connection. She relates very much to this battered woman also, who may be a key figure in figuring out like who the killer is and what is going on. And it basically just says, Karin Slaughter brings together interlocking lives, family secrets, and hidden passions with one astounding truth: the identity of a killer who is more evil and dangerous than anyone could have guessed. Oh, I can't wait to get to that one. My dogs, every time. It's either the dogs or the kids. I have no idea. Anywho. Okay, so that was Faithless. And then the final book in the Grant County series by Karin Slaughter is Beyond Reach. So this book starts off with Lena being arrested because she is apparently the primary suspect in this horrific murder where this woman gets incinerated beyond recognition. Like, what? So Jeffrey gets a call that she's been arrested. He kind of rushes to help her. Sarah is right in the middle of this huge malpractice suit, so she's going through a bunch of crap right now. She's a little irritated because she doesn't want Jeffrey to be Lena's like knight in shining armor and run to her rescue. And so it just kind of puts them all at odds with each other. Lena is dealing with a lot of things from her past as well. The man that raised her is slowly killing himself with drug abuse. A man is reaching out to her from prison who once beguiled and beat her. And so she is really dealing with a lot of her past trauma and issues in this book. And it basically just says only Sarah and Jeffrey can free her from the web of lies, betrayal, and brutality that has her trapped. So that's going to be an interesting one to read. That is a wrap on my thrift books haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really recommend, if you guys love buying books but you don't want to spend freaking arm and a leg because you know gas prices these days ain't cheap, go to Thriftbooks because they will save you some money. You get some good books, some good quality, amazing books at Thriftbooks. So go there, shop away, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully Friday, if I can do this. I'm gonna try. This one's gonna go up on a Tuesday. I'm gonna try to get another one up by Friday. That should be my June wrap up. And yeah, we'll just call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.